She's so fine. Hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a lights my day.
What's good, guys? Today is Saturday, December the 17th, 2022. This video will be regarding the Shanquella Robinson case, and specifically, I wanted to take a look at the video that was shot inside of Villa Linda 32 by Shanquella Robinson, where the Cabo Six are all sitting around this table, and get into what exactly we learned from this video. And I also want to bring up one point, and this to me is the mystery in this case. What caused Daejhanae Jackson to attack Shanquella Robinson? Because we do not know for a fact what caused this. We've heard many things. We've heard Winter Donovan, who you have to take what she says with a grain of salt because she's already lied about the biggest thing. She lied about the alcohol poisoning. And she lied right to Miss Salamandra Robinson's face, mind you. As well as her family. So, can we really take what she says to be of any value? I don't know. But what she said, and she put it so foully, and I'm not going to say it verbatim, but basically what she said was that Shanquella had done some dumb shit. And that's all she said about it. Well, let's take a look at this video in its entirety first.
Drink, motherfucker. Drink! One. Winter, come on now. Danger, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? I'm gonna plank. What a card, man. These people here. Come on, Alysse, grab a card.
Now, there's a couple of reasons why this video is so important in this case. The first part is it shows the interactions and the vibe, if you will, between the group. And I want to make mention, and I'm going to play this little piece. When Shanquella addresses Daejhanae when she's in the floor doing these push-ups, you can tell that Shanquella is picking at Daejhanae, and probably rightly so. She's making fun of her about the push-ups. And then she looks over at Winter and she kind of cheers her on. And I'm sure that made Daejhanae mad. But my thing in all of this is she calls her Dej. So she was at least on that type of friendship level with her where she didn't call her Daejhanae, she called her Dej. And also, when you think about this, would you like full on fight your friend? I've tried to put myself in this position many times just in my mind, in my mind's eye, of me and my friend having gotten to a point that was so bad that my friend felt like she had to put her hands on me. And I can't get there. I just can't get there in my mind. But I'm thinking, even if she did, would I full on fight her back? I don't know. I really don't know. So that's always something that's kind of stuck in the back of my mind. So I don't think it's so much that Shanquella wasn't a fighter, but maybe she didn't want to fight Daejhanae for whatever reason. And that doesn't make her weak because she didn't fight her back. That does not make her weak. It's not a negative thing. That's just how I see it. But I'm going to play this little clip so you can at least hear what I'm talking about and how Shanquella kind of picks at Daejhanae.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter.
Now, we can hear that, Shanquella is not being real serious with Daejhanae, but regardless, she did pick at her, and we don't know if Daejhanae Jackson had been picking at Shanquella all night. And this may be one little jab that Shanquella got in talking about her upper body. Regardless, though, another thing that we got from this video is the fact that this group of people are playing Charge It to the Game. And I'm not talking about Silk the Shocker's Charge It to the Game. I'm talking about the card game, Charge It to the Game. Because Shanquella shows us a couple of cards from that game, okay? So that's what they were playing. And we've heard the rumors that this animosity that Daejhanae had towards Shanquella came from this card game. Now, I can tell you from experience that this card game does have some pretty bold stuff in there, okay? But it is a fun game. That's no BS. It is a fun game. But there are some things in there that are pretty wild, okay? So we have to take that into consideration, that this game was being played as well. And if you've got somebody that has even the slightest amount of jealousy towards you, as I suspect that Daejhanae Jackson had towards Shanquella Robinson for a multitude of reasons, maybe that is what set Daejhanae off, okay? That could be it. But I have a feeling that it runs deeper, and I have a feeling that it's bred in nothing but envy. And I think that Daejhanae was probably very jealous of Shanquella's success. And anything above and beyond that was just more fuel thrown on the fire. So, but also what we learned from this video is the fingernails. And I've spoke about that before. But we were able to see from the video, the initial video that was shot in the bedroom where Shanquella was staying, where they came in there and woke her up and attacked her, we can see that the person to the right of the person that's recording their video that we're watching, they have on white fingernails. And if you go back to this video in the villa, you can see that Winter has on white fingernails, Daejhanae has on white fingernails, but Daejhanae doesn't matter, because Daejhanae, we know where she was in the video. We know where she was. We can account for her. But Alysse also had white nails. Even if they were tips, they were still white. But there was a lot of things that we learned from just this video. A very small clipping. And who knew how important that clip would be? How it aged. And it aged well. It has proven to have aged well, because we learned a lot from it. But I specifically wanted to highlight Daejhanae's interaction with Shanquella, because it seems like, this is just me, it just seems like there's something there, even in this short clip, between the two of them. And so I just wanted to bring that to the channel, and because I haven't showed this video, I try to get everything so that I can go back and look at stuff. And I can use my own channel to do that. I know where it's at. I know where it's filed. I know what playlist it's in. So I can go back and find what I need to find. So this is me kind of putting this video in the time capsule, because it can prove to be very valuable down the road. Because we will eventually find out what caused this. What caused this. And we do know that Winter is a liar. She lied to Miss Salamandra. Nazeer is a liar, because he acted like he didn't know nothing about nothing. But here's what I do know. I do know that once they left that Villa Linda, he was filled in on every single detail, even if he wasn't there. He still knew. He still knew. At some point, Nazeer became aware of what happened. And that's if I believed his story that he wasn't there, which I don't. But if you notice, he didn't speak about it in his video. He didn't say, well, they told me that this is what happened, and Daejhanae got mad at Shanquella because of this, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say any of that. He's leaving out key pieces of information. He's playing this role as if he doesn't know anything. The old Eddie Murphy, wasn't me. Well, we know different. So I simply wanted to bring this video to the channel and point out the things that we do know. And we still do not know what caused Daejhanae to attack Shanquella Robinson. And that, to me, is the biggest mystery. I will be right back with another video, guys. Thanks for watching.